Disclaimer: crypto investments are highly speculative and involve significant risk of loss. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. Always do your own research and invest wisely.
3 reasons why EOS is the true sleeping giant of crypto. As the crypto bull market continues to run, I am sure it will come as no surprise to anyone when I say that this bull run has finally reached the EOS mainnet blockchain. And as a direct result, the excitement of the EOS community members is in full effect. EOS, the sleeping giant of crypto, seems to finally have awakened. In this video I intend to go over 3 reasons why I believe EOS mainnet is the true sleeping giant of crypto, and why the EOS mainnet blockchain will ultimately succeed, despite the hopeful wishes of many of our detractors, wishing us to fail. Okay, now let's get started. EOS community governance. I know it may be too early to count EOS as a true EOS mainnet asset as of yet, considering that it has not fully been released, and we have not seen any of it technically rolled out, nor do we know how it will operate in reality, when the human equation is added into the mix. Even so, I still will put this as one of the things that makes me most bullish about the current state of the EOS mainnet blockchain, because despite past letdowns of EOS governance in the past, speaking as someone who was actually there at the start of the mainnet chain launch, I can assure you this is different this time. This is no longer just empty promises, but there is actual code in architecture of how EOS community governance will actually work in practice. Furthermore, there is the enthusiastic consent of the EOS mainnet community members behind this push, which in the past was never really a thing, which is why I believe that so many early mainnet community members rejected much of the decisions and rulings that came from the original vague and unflushed out governance model that the original EOS mainnet operated under. The new and improved, up-and-coming EOS mainnet community governance is a different entity altogether, which is why it enjoys the approval of the EOS mainnet community, and with Dan Larimer himself actively developing code for it, with a hand-picked team of programmers, this promises to be quite the community asset that could take the EOS mainnet blockchain to the next level of greater crypto relevance. Dawn of the crypto ProFi exchange. To paraphrase for those of you that do not know what ProFi is, ProFi stands for Programmable Finance. It was a concept I believe first publicly coined by Brandon Bloomer himself. It is likely to be a mixture of some of the more desirable elements from decentralized finance, combined with more advantageous elements of running a traditional business. It likely will be a happy medium between the two models. This is important because, as much as some of the more decentralized at any cost focused of us may prefer a fully decentralized system, for business purposes there will always be barriers to a model like that, if one hopes to ever create a crypto business that has the same impact as its traditional counterparts. Thus enter the upcoming new Block 1 product, Bullish.com. Bullish will aim to provide its customers with modern integrated market making, lending, and fund management software, delivering features traditionally monopolized by incumbent players in conventional finance while driving greater liquidity to digital assets. Bullish will aim to provide a cryptographically authenticated, provable, and irreversible audit trail of all transactions processed on the Bullish network using EOS.io and the EOS public blockchain. It would be the first high-performance trading and wealth investment site to have externally verifiable state credibility, following an initial infusion of $100 million, 164,000 BTC, and 20 million EOS through Block 1, and the execution of a $300 million strategic funding round. Bullish Global now has over $10 billion in cash and digital properties. Peter Thiel's Thiel Capital and Founders Fund, Alan Howard, Louis Bacon, Richard Lee, Christian Angermayer, Galaxy Digital, and multinational investment bank Nomura were among the notable investors who led the capital increase. Peter Thiel, Alan Howard, Richard Lee, and Christian Angermayer will act as senior advisors to Bullish Global in addition to investing in the new funding phase. Judging from their actions, it seems that Block 1 is putting their money where their mouth is, and seem to be incorporating lessons from past failures into this new product launch. When all is said and done, looking back on this moment, this may be one of the pivotal moments in crypto history that we look at and say, this was the moment that took the cryptocurrency industry to the next level. Veteran community hodlers, last but not least, the EOS mainnet community holders, deserve a huge standing applause. Never before in my years in crypto have I seen a community with such resilience and perseverance. Despite at times it seemed the whole world was against us, yet we persevere through the darkest times. All of the FUD accusations that were thrown against us, even though that most of them had no resemblance of truth, all of the slanted biased articles, the purpose, mischaracterization of our consensus model, the outright lies and accusations that our founder had abandoned us. Yet despite all of this, we in the EOS mainnet community persevered through it all, and came out the other side, still very much alive, and still standing strong. You know, I find it very interesting that so many of our detractors and naysayers try so vehemently to convince us that the EOS mainnet blockchain is dead. But logically speaking, if this was really the case, why are they always trying so hard to convince us of this so-called fact? Truly, if the EOS mainnet community was really dead, why bother to spend so much time and effort on re-killing something that is already dead, over and over again? Yet despite all of their efforts, they have not managed to take us out of the top 35, and as the saying goes, if you take a shot at the king, you better kill him the first time. The EOS mainnet blockchain is still very much alive, and now it's time to show the entire crypto industry what a true bull run looks like a flaming phoenix coming back to life once more. EOS has re-entered the room, and we're not going anywhere, despite how many of our detractors just wish we would go away. To all EOS holders, the best form of revenge is to succeed.
Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, if you would like to read, listen to, or watch more of this kind of content, please visit us at www.cryptoapologetics.com. See you next time. Take care.